Hey, look, man, it's CashTalk, man. You know, I'm jumping out of the port with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Gotta be careful. I ain't had nobody when it got hard. I needed you though. I need you bad. I swear your love just like a drug. I'm finna relapse.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We got my boy CashTalk jumping back off the porch with us today. What's up, bro?
What's up, my boy?
Man, I'm coolin', fam. How you feeling?
I'm cool.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. So, bro, you pulling up on us. I know we got this. This new project that's getting ready to drop. This City of Gods 3.5.
For sure.
Word. Now, I remember the last time you was on the porch, bro. You know, you said that there wouldn't be another City of Gods project. So I had to jump right into it and ask you why you hitting us with the 3.5.
This what they want. This what they want.
Yeah.
This what they want. So really, I'm going City of God 4.
Okay.
But 3.5 just like just on the hold them over till 4 drop.
Yeah.
4 will come out later on this year.
Yeah.
4 gonna be more like an album type shit.
Okay.
So I'm just like, okay, I'm just drop like 8 songs real quick, but 8 hard ass songs.
Word.
Just warm them up for the new shit.
Yeah, no, I can dig it. That City of Gods is. Let me ask you this: like, is the sound gonna be different from the other projects? Like, the City of God, like, brings sort of another type of sound, another type of vibe from you?
For sure. You gotta think City of God 3, 5, 6 years ago. So I've still been working, so sound just elevated, just got better and better. So it's gonna be a whole nother sound. Yeah. You feel me? But it's still my sound, but it's gonna be some harder shit. New unlocked flows, new shit, just a lot of crazy shit.
Word. And City of Gods 3 is like a cult classic. Like, it's considered a legend.
Yeah.
I mean, it's considered like a classic project in the streets.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
It's gold in the street.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
How does that feel to have a project that's had like that much impact, bro? Where so many people, like, I even see in the comments, like, telling you, like, bring that City of God flow back, bring that vibe back.
City of God kind of like, that what made me who I'm is. So that's why I kind of like, that's the one. It gonna always be the one. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I got Ghetto Child, I got Ghetto Children, I got Evil Grandson, I got a lot of different series, but City of God, the main one that everybody want, cause they know I put my all into that one. Yeah. I put my all into all my shit, but that one right there, I go crazy on. Yeah, for sure.
No, I can dig it, man. Gotta get the fans what they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, gotta get the people what they want. Your Wicked music video, you dropped recently. A line that stood out to me was when you said we used to wash our clothes in the same place we do the dishes.
Oh yeah.
Like, can you just talk about, you know, like, shit, coming from the trenches, but then, you know, elevating, you know what I mean, but not forgetting where you came from and using that as a fuel in your music?
See, I ain't left the trenches, so I'm still in the trenches, but like in and out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yeah. I kind of like financially a little bit better than what it used to be like, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Turning the stove on for heat and shit like that, all that crazy,
Yeah, word. And how important is it for you to, you know, spit these bars that people can really relate to, bro?
Important like what? What you mean?
I mean, like, how important is it for you to, like, make music that's relatable to the people that's listening to it?
It's good. It's a good thing. I don't even make music for the people though. Like, I ain't never made music for people. Okay. I can't help people end up liking my music, but I ain't never made music. I be making that shit for me to hear that shit. Yeah. You feel me? Like, that shit I don't give a fuck with nobody don't like. That, cause I still don't do that to this day. Yeah. Like, all the view, video, all that shit, I don't do that. That's why you kind of pay attention. I just started showing a lot of videos. Cause I don't like showing video. I don't like performing. I just like to make the music though, you feel me? Yeah. Word. Is the music therapy for you? Yeah, for sure. Word. Not even just my music, other nigga music too, you feel me? It's just music, like, so I got to keep, no matter what I'm doing, I got to make some music. Yeah. I'm doing like 2-3 songs a day, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And I remember the last time you was here, you were telling Hayes that, you know, you were having struggles adjusting to just being in the music business and sort of what it takes to actually, like, be in the music business. Would you say that you still, you know, battle, like, with some of those struggles, or have you overcome that? I overcame. I ain't mad at it. Yeah. Once you understand it's a program, I I ain't even mad at these folks.
Yeah.
Every artist gonna get. You got to your business, bro. This shit a program, this day program. You can't change this shit. It don't matter what label, how big or small. It gon' happen.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you gotta be the leader of your own destiny with that shit.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But that shit, I don't got out of it, so like I don't care for it no more. You feel me? I still get paid. I'm straight. You feel me? So like, I like being independent more than fucking with a label.
Yeah, word.
I don't know what a big label can do too either. So I can't really say that, but I ain't had no big label. So right now I'm straight on all the little small labels and shit like that. I can do the shit they doing, I can do that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the major labels, the bigger labels, it seems like, you know, between relationships and then maybe whatever sort of ties that they have, like with these streaming companies and things like that, to be able to, you know, place you in certain, you know, features and things like that. That's the benefit of those. But the way that the game is now, with everything, it's like you control your own destiny. You know what I mean? With everything being social media, tapping in with the streamers. You know what I mean? Just it's so many different avenues to get people to hear your music and to tap in. So it's like the majors aren't as, especially since the majors aren't developing artists, they like aren't as important anymore.
That's a fact.
What would you say is, you know, what would you say is like, was like your welcome to the music industry moment? You know, have you had one of those? Like where something happened and it just lets you know, like, damn, okay, like this for real, just business. Let me take it as that.
Some shit happened like that,
Yeah.
It was like, I was in LA with Heavy. We pulled up on P and Coach K. P made me ride with Coach K. Me in the back seat with Coach. He was like, I ain't even know Coach know who I was, you feel me? He was like, so how the music shit been working out for you? All that. We pull up to the event. I think it was Fashion Nova for Cardi B or some shit. He introduced me to Master P. Shit, folk like that, you feel what I'm saying? So they're like, okay, you're a rapper now type shit. You feel
Word, yeah, nah, for sure. And then you get to seeing that everything within the business is relationships. Everything about your face card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. Can't do the triple cross in the music business.
My face card good though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, for sure. That's what's up, man. Atlanta right now is, I think, still in shock. You know, it's just been so much, you know what I'm saying, going on in the city. I mean, we just lost a young Scooter. That was, you know what I'm saying, something that was just so, just out the blue, you know, especially on his birthday. How do you feel about just the state of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, right now and, you know, everything that's going on?
From the side of Atlanta I'm on, I can't even speak on how I feel because a lot of crazy shit be going on.
Yeah.
But you know how everybody always used to be like we were together. The truth kind of done came to the front of shit, like, but we ain't never been together, boy. Watch out, we ain't never really been together.
Yeah.
It's certain niggas be together, but everybody ain't really been together.
Yeah. Nah, that's real. I think that people from out of town come here and they hit these studios and they see what they think is like this camaraderie and, you know, all of that, but you saying that like that's kind of a facade?
I'd be stepping on niggas' toes if I told the truth, you feel me? So I can't even. But yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
You know you don't want to fuck up nobody's trap.
Yeah, no.
That shit like the trap. You don't did these folk trap. So if I really say what's going on, I can't. Niggas will be mad at me.
Yeah.
And I deal with these niggas. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I can't even. But yeah, that shit crazy though.
A master of minding your own business.
Yeah.
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 That shit always keep your nose clean. That keep you out of the bullshit.
For sure.
Yeah. What has been one of the like biggest lessons that you would say that you've learned from being in the music industry over these years? You know, because when you was first here on the porch, you were still fairly new, but had built a heavy buzz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What would you say you've learned so far from the music industry?
Behind the scenes, folk don't know I used to be in my feelings about this shit a lot. So I just got now, really, you keep your feelings out of that shit, bro, you'll be all right. I'm there for any nigga. Keep your feelings out of it, you're gonna be straight.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't, I came in the game looking at niggas like family and I wasn't looking at shit like, but they business. Nah, you my brother, you might, you feel me? Now you gotta keep that, fuck that.
Yeah.
You feel me? They have their business.
Yeah, nah, that's
you
real.
You feel me? They're gonna save you in the end.
Yeah.
We could be brothers at the end of this shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, for real. I mean, it's crazy, but even outside of the music industry, just in life, you sort of have to move in that type of mindset. You know, it's like, not saying that you don't like have people that you consider fam or your brothers or whatever, but at the same time, like just understanding that, like, man, you know, at the end of the day, like shit, you gotta stand up tall and deal with, you know what I mean, certain things that come to you, or hold yourself accountable, you know what I mean, for certain things. So it's like, man, at the end of the day, like that's what I've been learning, like to just not take shit personal from nobody, you know what I mean?
That's a fact, too.
What are some artists like who've been inspiring you, or you know what I mean? What inspires you to keep going?
Some artists, you got no Rod Wave. You feel me? Self-Paid Savage, the ELTG artist.
Yeah.
ELTG too though.
Oh yeah.
And then goddamn, for the most part, I listen to everything else local. I don't listen to nothing really mainstream. I fuck with everybody though. Like I like all these nigga music, but I fuck with the local niggas. I don't really deal with. My ear ain't for that. I feel like once a nigga made it, you ain't even talking about nothing I want to hear no more for real. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You reminiscing on some other old shit. These folk be getting active still talking about some shit that going on now. You feel me?
Yeah. How do you feel about the narrative that, you know, a lot of people say that Atlanta is the hub for music, but there hasn't been a prominent artist from Atlanta over the last couple of years? Like there haven't been any superstars, you know what I'm saying, in a while that have come from Atlanta.
It depends on what you define a superstar. What's your time limit on what you say the last artist? Who you think the last artist is? The Blow.
I mean, to me, I would say the last artist to really take it like to that next level is probably Lil Baby.
Nah. Who else? Know what I'm saying? Baby big, know what I'm saying? Baby big. But you got Huncho.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, for sure.
So to Atlanta, you got to think like, to Atlanta, Huncho a superstar. He might not be there to the world yet, but he gonna get there. So like,
and he
is to everybody down here, he done made it.
Absolutely. And he is the person who I would say is the closest and next up for sure. So you almost took the words out of my mouth with mentioning bruh, for real.
He there. I don't even feel like he next up. He there.
Yeah.
Like,
and then too, I feel like, you know, everything come in cycles. So, you know, it's like it's a couple other cities' turn, you know what I mean, for the time being, and ain't nothing wrong with it, you know what I mean? But I definitely like to ask that question because, you know, that's something that just comes up a lot, you know what I mean? What was the process, or what has the process been different recording like the new project, the City of Gods 3.5 and City of Gods 4, than, you know, recording any other project?
Cause I've been goddamn flying, traveling, recording different places. When I'm in Atlanta, I don't record at no studio. I'm in the truck. I record in the truck. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So goddamn, get them kind of vibes. Might go to New York type shit, gets a different vibe. Go to Miami, gets a different vibe. You feel me? Just put all this shit together.
Yeah. Word. Now I can dig it. Where's been your favorite place to record outside of Atlanta?
New York.
Huh.
Yeah. Word. And I recorded in the little studio right across the street from Morrissey.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker hard though, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm right there, so I got nails in that pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fuck with New York? What's them vibes been like for you up there?
New York was cool.
Yeah.
New York was cool. It was cold as hell. I gotta go back when it get hot.
Yeah, nah, for real. The summertime in New York is like, New York one of the best places to be in the summer.
Yeah.
Man, me and bro, me and the camera guy, me and Tim, we were in New York back, I think, in January, bro. It was freezing up there, dog.
When I went up there? January. I think I went up there January. Yeah.
Bro, it was next level. What they say up there is brick. Like it was for real.
It was crazy though, bro. I ain't see no rat, and I was in Brooklyn.
Huh?
But I ain't see no rats.
It was too cold for them. They was down in the subway down there trying to stay warm.
Okay. I go for that.
Straight up. I remember living in Brooklyn, and I used to live in Bed-Stuy and had to catch the G train. And bruh, I remember like getting off the train and you'd be like, you know, walking past like a store or something, and man, them rats be so big, like around the garbage can and shit.
Yeah.
Rats be as big as cats. Yeah, like it's a whole nother level, bro. For real. Your song "Snowfall" on the first Ghetto Child.
Yeah.
With Lil Kid. That joint go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Long Lil Kid.
Yeah. Kid with my boy.
Nah, for real, for real. Do you remember recording that song and like hearing his verse on it, and you know what I mean? Like,
bro, it took 2 days to record that song, bro. That shit crazy. First night, I think Kid had a show. We in the studio late night. That nigga sitting at the microphone just like this. He just rap and just go to sleep. Dead for real. He just go to sleep. Stick, baby, like just give him a minute, y'all. You feel me?
yeah.
Come back the next night, that boy rock out, he go crazy, you feel me?
Right. And then last year in 2024, you dropped 2 projects.
Yeah. Trappin' B.
Yeah, Trappin' B.
And Ghetto Child 2.
And Ghetto Child 2, yeah, the Trappin' Breakup.
Yeah.
On the song Atlanta, you said watching ATL and this ain't the one that I know.
Yeah.
When you was watching that show, like, did you feel like the depiction that they was giving of Atlanta wasn't accurate?
I ain't gonna say that. Like the school vibes and shit like that, it kind of was like that a little bit. You feel me? But hood wise, nah, it wasn't that like that. Hell nah.
Yeah, it's
like
funny.
They show a church. They show a church in that motherfucker, but they said they were well. They said, but that motherfucker right next door to my mama house though, you feel me? So I'm like, man, hell nah, man, you feel me? But it was McKinneyville type shit. So they were right on some parts, and it just some little shit with all, you feel me?
Yeah. Word.
But the movie hard, that's a nigga favorite movie.
Yeah.
It just some rap shit, I just had to pop my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up. And your Ghetto Child projects, how much were those inspired by the juvenile ghetto children?
So, Ghetto Child wasn't. Ghetto Children mixtape though, it was inspired by Juvenile Ghetto Children song.
Yeah.
Like my top 3 songs out of that album, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I named my mixtape Ghetto Children. And then Ghetto Child just came back as some, like, okay, Ghetto Children, I did that for the whole hood. I rapped the struggles of the hood. Ghetto Child was more so personal.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to get this Ghetto Child, you feel me?
Yeah. Nah, I can dig it. And on the Trappin' B project, on the song Apartment 437, you opened up like a lot on that song and was talking about, you know, a situation where you was with a chick who was being unfaithful. What made you be willing to even open up about something like that?
See, that song right there tricky. You gotta really listen to that song. I ain't even talking about a girl being unfaithful to me. I was talking about like, there was some love triangle type shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like when you really go listen to it, I'm talking about one person at the beginning of the song, but it led me, I'm talking about somebody else at the end. So I'm talking about 2 people on that song.
Yeah.
You feel me? But one of the girl apartment, her apartment was 437. And I got another song finna come out called Apartment Such and Such for the other girl. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the same building?
Nah, hell nah, 2 different apartments, 2 different sides of town.
Okay.
But I'm just using both of their apartment number though, you feel me? Yeah.
I was say, you bold, bro. You bro don't give no fucks. And you no longer signed to NEA, right? What experiences would you say that you took from being signed to moving forward in your career now?
Being signed, I was lazy, bro. I'm just be 100. I ain't even gonna say I was lazy like I went recording, like I went shooting video. I was lazy with ideas. I just wasn't eager to do shit no more. I felt like, shit. I still feel like I made it, I'm gonna be real with you. Cause you gotta understand what I wanted out this shit. I kinda done got what I wanted, so the label wanted something else, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was cool where I was at, you feel me? So I wasn't fulfilling they shit no more, so it's just like, ain't nothing we could do. You ain't doing nothing we asking you to do. At the time, they content, at this time, they were trying to make us do content 7, 8 years ago. You feel me? 6 years ago. You feel me? We would have been the first niggas on this shit if we would have listened, you feel me? But our nigga, when that shit was corny, we wouldn't worry about that shit. You feel me? Now it's like, okay, they were getting the money now though.
Yeah.
So
That's the foundation of the game.
But I still didn't care. I still don't care. I do it though. I do it unintentionally for real.
Yeah.
Nigga be around me just recording shit and posting shit. So, but, cause I made it. I got what I want. I ain't even tripping.
And what you mean when you say that, bro? Like,
I got what I want. Like, I'm able to goddamn feed my family rest of their life. If I drop my little boy, get this shit rest of his life. Feel what I'm saying? Like, I got what I wanted. Like, I done goddamn, what the word is? Money goddamn, what the word, Sean? Hey man, the money good though. Money good. Let's just say that money good. I ain't never rap for fame. Originally, I don't even do no talking for real. Don't like to be around a lot of folk for real. So like, once I had that created like a revenue, and I started seeing that shit come every month, okay, all I gotta do is keep dropping some music, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Got what I want, I made it.
What do you have to say, when artists say that there isn't money in streaming, that there isn't money like in the music industry? I mean, because you sound like, you seeing the opposite
I ain't gonna say they wrong. You gotta think, a nigga that making millions of dollars, $3,000-$4,000 a month, it's nothing to them. When they got them getting big checks, $50,000-$60,000 a month, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like, you can't, I don't know. It depends on what that person feel like. It's something to them, you feel me?
Yeah, word. No, I can dig it.
Yeah.
You say you comfortable with putting out your projects, getting your streaming bread, and then doing a couple of shows here and there, picking up your bags, and then staying out the way.
Yep. Yeah. That's how I move. When I go do a show, I don't even perform. They ain't even paying enough. Y'all paying me enough to come to y'all club. The money y'all give me at these clubs, shit, I'm paying for half my nigga underage. So I'm paying for all these young niggas to get in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Money gone. So get what, now we spending our own money. I'm just doing this shit for promo, man. So I ain't really getting on no mic and shit. It's some niggas I might perform for some shit like that, but I don't even really perform like that.
That's crazy, bro. Like how, like to be an artist, to be a rapper, but that doesn't want to perform, don't care to perform. Like it's almost like that's such an opposite. You know what I mean? To be an entertainer, that.
That's the thing. I'm not an entertainer. I ain't no entertainer. I ain't here to entertain nobody. I like music. Y'all, I like to make the music. Motherfuckers like this shit. I kind of was, boy, you got to do this shit, boy. You feel what I'm saying? And then I hadn't got so deep into it where I done involve other people's life in this shit, like my managers and all these folk done dedicated all their time and shit to it. So now I'm on shit like I can't let them down.
Yeah.
So now, okay, they depending on me, so I got to do this shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't no entertainer though.
Do you think your mindset will ever change from that?
Hell, I'm too far gone. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm too far gone, man. Cause I ain't trying to be I'm not no fun guy. I'm not no nigga finna be jumping around, loud. I ain't no center of attention nigga. I ain't finna walk in no room and light no room up. I'm not trying to. I'm gonna walk in the room, I'm gonna stand in there cut. That's just me, that's just how I move.
Yeah.
I ain't searching for nothing. And I think there was a problem with me in the label too. They kept trying to force me to do shit that I wouldn't. Now I'm telling y'all I'm not finna do that. Let's do it this way, and then I do this. You feel what I'm saying? So like, nah, I don't move like that.
Yeah, it's crazy because if you making, the bread like how you making now and having motion like how you having now, if you did change your mindset with it, it's like sky's the limit for you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that the next CashTalk interview I come to, like you done been the rock rolling loud, you know what I mean, did all that.
I'm getting into it though, like, that's why I was just telling my folks I need to find somewhere to rehearse so I can learn back how to perform.
Yeah.
But I ain't really did no real show. My last real show was my mixtape. We was in Dallas, Texas, you feel me? That was my last real show.
Yeah.
That's years ago, you feel me? So I just gotta start back practicing, doing what I supposed to do, shit like that. Yeah. And I'll be ready. Cause I got it in me. I know I got it in me. I just ain't been wanting to do it until now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to do the shit now, though, you feel me?
Yeah, word. Nice, what's up, man? Your song, Love It, why did you release it on the platforms Chopped and Screwed? And I don't think I saw a regular speed version of it, but that was dope to me that it was Chopped and Screwed because I love screw music.
What made me do that, Chopped and Screwed? It was something that made me do it. I think we was just in the club, how when like, the DJ sped that motherfucker up. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, this shit sound fire. And what you said? No, I called my manager, I tell him, hey bro, we need a speeded up version, slowed down version, boom, and a clean version. Yeah. At the time, I didn't even think it's Chopped and Screwed. Then I called him back and like, you know what? Tell them to chop and screw that motherfucker. We just do a whole Houston version. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? That motherfucker came back hard. I was like, yo, put that out.
Man, I think you should consider releasing all your projects, especially that City of God 3. Like, yeah. I think you should release that Chopped and Screwed and go back and release some of your other projects Chopped and Screwed. That'd be like a whole new wave for you.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be the move. Man, what else you working on, bro? What else you got coming up?
I got Evil Grandson coming. I got a little concert coming. I ain't gonna speak too much about that, but I got my own little concert coming. You feel me? Yeah. Putting that shit together. And just working, just getting these visuals out, shooting more and more video. I've been doing shit like shooting video like 2-3 times a week now. Remember I just told you I ain't really like shooting video. Yeah. So now I'm just like shooting video. I got this little content shit I do every week called Midnight Session. Okay, yeah. I'm just like recording live, you feel me? See, I'm the type, I don't even let people record me. Like, I don't even let people around me while I record. And I be in the dark while I record. Like, I engineer myself out of this shit, you feel me?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, hell yeah, so now I'm letting people see how it sound when I'm recording, before the auto-tune, before all that shit, you feel me?
Yeah. And why do you choose to record that way, like with nobody around and in the dark like that?
I got a slow process. I just sit back, smoke, think about shit, boom, boom, come back to it, put it into words where I can make it a rap. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Really think about shit so I can't say the truth, but say a little bit of the truth cause all the bullshit that's going on. Right. So I can't just be raw how a nigga really want to be, so you gotta put more thought into that shit. That's why. And then I'm just naturally better by myself. Yeah.
And you know, speaking on that too, with like just being real in your lyrics and all that, man, with all these Ricos getting tossed around and all of that, like how important is it, you know, to not, you know, like put too many real stories like in the music, or you know what I mean? Because it seemed like so many artists. I mean, I had BG on the porch recently, and he was talking about how he has to how at first they were trying to censor his music, you know, and really like you know, making it to where he couldn't put out his music, and then he ended up getting approved for it, but now he has to send his PO his lyrics before he can even release the music, you know what I mean? Because they dissecting it that much.
They hard right now, they crazy. I quit rapping. I'm gonna be 100, that's too much.
That shit lame, man.
Yeah, that shit lame, that shit crazy.
Man, for real, man.
I wouldn't even know it to, fuck no. Hell no. That crazy.
Yo, so AI been going crazy right now. Everybody using this AI shit. Yeah. Could you ever see yourself using it? And if there was an artist that's not here anymore that you would want to maybe use AI to like bring their voice to life, like who would it be?
Hell yeah, I use it, but it'll be some super crazy shit like Tupac them or some shit. It wouldn't be nobody that just recently passed or no shit like that. Just out of respect for the families too. You feel me? So I wouldn't do that soon. Tupac, Biggie, Nate Dogg, shit like that. Yeah, I go that route. I go to the people that you gotta make that shit legendary when you do it. You feel what I'm saying? So I use it for that.
Yeah. Word, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's the next visual you dropping?
I'm dropping videos out of new project now, so I'm finna shoot Triple Cross King this week. Then I'm gonna shoot, I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna shoot next, cause that'll probably be like a surprise video.
Yeah.
So, but I'm shooting like I got 3-4 videos lined up right now.
Yeah. So now that you are, starting to get more active with shooting the visuals and all that, how important is being consistent, to keep growing your brand and to keep, building your fan base?
Cause you gotta think, I'm one of them people that I drop some shit, stop for a year, drop some shit, stop for a year.
Yeah.
So like when I've been dropping these last little couple months, shit, I've been consistent. So I get to see like followers going up, more views on YouTube, more streams on my what I drop through and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So like if you stay consistent, that shit just gonna keep coming. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Tap into that algorithm, and then you just start seeing them numbers just keep going up. What's one of the most fulfilling things for you with releasing your music? Like what's something that just makes you feel good about dropping your music and, the reaction that you get from it?
Them first 100 comments, them first 100 DMs, them shares. See how many people sharing your shit.
Yeah.
And cause it in the back of your head like, damn, you ain't gonna fuck with it. It ain't not, you feel me? So when you do see folk fuck with it, okay, you be like success.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Do you read the comments? Do you really go through the comments?
Yeah, I read. I don't respond to nobody though. It don't even be no. If I feel like I respond to one, I gotta respond to them.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I mean, but that's a good way to engage with your fans and to tap in, especially when you start doing shows and all that, because then people feel like like they can really relate to you and like they really tapped in with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get better on that.
Get somebody on the team to start responding to some of them comments.
Nah, we ain't doing that. I ain't gonna do that. I did that shit, and that shit had me on some bullshit with Megan Thee Stallion, man.
Oh shit.
You feel me?
What happened with that? What was that?
Yeah, you remember that little shit with Tory Lanez and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, that wasn't never me.
Oh, I see what you're
saying.
saying.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was the business. Them folk were doing that shit, you feel me? But yeah, that wasn't never Cash Talk.
Wait, so what happened? Break it down.
The label posted some shit about Shawty getting shot and all that shit.
Yeah.
She responded, but they made it seem like it was me and her going back and forth, and it was never me.
Oh, wow.
That's why I say I never get nobody access and let them talk to people and shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Folks trying to get trying to set up some clickbait.
They working their move though. That's how they go. That's part of that industry shit. There was some of that shit that I was like, I ain't on that.
Yeah.
You feel me? But they're part of that though.
Nah, for sure. I mean, I even battle with it, like with doing this and running the media platform, because we not about clickbait. We, try to stay away from the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then I know other folks at other platforms and chop it up with folks at other platforms where they killing it doing that type of controversy, led content. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, I stand on, something different. So I'm confident and comfortable in how I move and how me and my team move. But, a lot of times, like you'll see cats, pulling up in new shit and, you know what I mean? Like them just getting them riches from, doing it a certain way. But, you got to stand for something though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you don't stand for nothing. They say you fall for anything. What would you say is one of the biggest life lessons that you've learned?
Shit, I ain't learned it yet. I ain't learned it yet, man.
That's a real answer.
I don't even know. I ain't learned it yet.
Yeah, no, I can dig it. You got any shout outs you want to give, bro?
Nah, just long live all my people, free all my people. Goddamn, my people. They can shout out themselves or who they want to. You heard it?
Yes, sir. All right, bet, man. Cash Talk. Appreciate you pulling up, jumping off the porch with us, bro.
Man, you know that little spit. I appreciate you.
Man, you already
know that.
Yes, sir. Anytime, anything you need.
Gotta watch out for the killers, it's rubbing season. So much pain, this shit done changed me, but my heart still beating. Been so much pain to kill my dog, still trying to make it even.